I answered a rude customer in the language they were speaking in front of me. I work at a pastry shop downtown. Been there 2 years. Tuesday afternoon, lunch rush, I'm on register. This couple walks up, both 50s, business clothes. The guy's on his phone and says, bagel plain, without looking up. I ask what size and which cream cheese because we have 3 options. He sighs like I'm wasting his time. Then he turns to the woman next to him and says in German, Nicht die hellste, die hier arbeitet. Was? Sie könnten lernen, ihr Gehirn ein wenig zu benutzen. Translation, not the brightest girl working here, huh? They could learn to use their brains a little. My dad's from Frankfurt. I grew up speaking German at home. People never expect it because apparently I don't look the part, whatever that means. The woman with him looked down at her purse when he said it. She had the same uncomfortable expression I've seen on people's faces 100 times when someone they're with is being rude to service workers. That's his wife, and she knows he does this. He turned back to me. Medium, plain cream cheese. I switched to German. Natürlich, mein Herr. Möchten Sie heute noch etwas anderes essen oder trinken? His face went completely pale. His wife's head snapped up and she looked between us. I kept going in perfect German, asking for his name and if he had a rewards card. My voice was cheerful, professional, like nothing was wrong. He stammered answers in English because he was too shocked to switch back. His wife spoke up in German, her voice quiet but ice cold. Ist das, was du tust, wenn ich nicht aufpasse? Unhöflich zu Leuten sein? Is this what you do when I'm not paying attention? Rude to people? I realized right then this wasn't new information for her. This was confirmation of something she'd suspected for years. He tried switching to English. Honey, it was just a joke. She cut him off in German. Ein Witz? Du hast sie dumm genannt. A joke? You called her stupid. The 4 people in line behind them had gone completely silent. One guy had his phone half raised like he was deciding whether to film. The husband reached for her arm. She stepped back, a small movement that said everything about where this was headed. She turned to me and apologized in English, her face red. She said she was embarrassed and this wasn't acceptable. Then she looked at her husband and said, I'm going to the car. The way she said it made it clear the real fight was about to happen in private. She walked out. He stood there for maybe 3 seconds, looked at the door, looked at me, then followed her without waiting for his bagel. My coworker Chloe was making drinks and she whispered, What just happened? The older woman who was next in line answered, That man just got caught being a jerk and his wife finally saw proof. She's been suspicious for a while, I guarantee it. Chloe looked worried. Are you going to get in trouble? Our manager Sarah came out from the back. She'd heard everything. I explained exactly what he said in German and how I responded. Sarah shook her head. Good. I'm tired of people treating you like you're not even human. Chloe rang up the next customer and said, You didn't even raise your voice. You were just polite in a different language. That was the thing. I didn't insult him back. I didn't get angry. I just made it clear I understood every word he'd said. The real payoff wasn't embarrassing him. It was his wife's reaction. That look on her face when she realized he'd been doing this behind her back, probably for years. She'd suspected it but never had proof until that moment. When you're in a relationship with someone, you know their patterns. You know when they're hiding something. She probably noticed how he talked about servers or cashiers at home, made little comments, but seeing it happen live was different. She needed that confirmation to act on what she already knew. I don't know if she left him or if they worked it out in the car, but she walked out of that pastry shop with information that changed something.